Welcome, welcome, welcome to Garnet Queen Tarot Pisces, where we are inspired to rise. How you guys doing? How's everything? Well, you know before we start what we got to do. We got to practice our breathing techniques. Inhale, exhale twice. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Whew, I felt that we needed one more. Whew, and shake it off. What is going on with you, Pisces? How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Fishing around for answers? I know, I'm funny. Oh, you guys are funny. Spirits, talk to us on behalf of our wonderful Pisces. Give them the answers to questions that they have. Help us to discern information from what is presented in front of us. Here we go. We gotta make sure. Pisces, talk to us. Talk to us. Ooh. Ooh. Reverse. Eight of Wands. It's crazy that you have swords and wands in different directions because you are just fed up right now. You are fed up and you have had it. Okay? You're going on a trip. You're moving. You're making stuff happen. There's changes coming about in your life. People you thought was your friends is not your friend. Backstabbing. And you know what? Through it all, people don't get the opportunity to see you sweat. People tend to throw things at you, and you have such a kind soul and heart that you watch. You watch at a distance and you watch up close. You are aware. And you come to the point in your life where you're sick of taking the nonsense from these people. You're moving. You moving out the area, out the state, off the job. You're changing your life completely. You making that move and you see better horizons yonder. You just feel you're down for the count, but everything is fine. Everything is fine. You were hesitant about moving forward for a minute. And that's why they was able to seep in and get into your head and make you doubt yourself and not proceed forward. You slow down for a minute. And then you realize it's not so much you as it is other people. Let me tell you something in this world. People will see people rise and envy them and hate them, not knowing what steps they had to take to get to that point in their life. So rather than admire you that you're going the distance, they'd rather tear you down because they know that you're going the distance. You understand what I'm saying? You're like a fish, okay? You're a fish in water and you're swimming back and forth, trying to find the food to take you to the next level. What you need to eat to give you the strength you need to keep going. And there's people that will try to block that path. You see, they see you coming here, right? So as you're swimming, they put up blockades so that you can't get through. Now, some Pisces may wilt and give up and just stay there waiting. Not you. You're going to find a way to the left, a way to the right, a way underneath. You're not going to give up because you know what they're trying to do. And because you're so alert and intent on getting through, they're unable to hold you back but for so long. They could stop you for a minute, but you're not going to stay stopped. You know what I mean? You're not going to stay blocked. It's like this exhausting feeling. It's like, oh. Like I was telling Another sign, I said my daughter was feeling that way today. And she's like, every time I work at getting over a hump, another one comes. And you know, my kids hate when I talk to them about this stuff. And I say, listen to me. That's just a temporary block. You can't stay stuck. You won't stay stuck. I said, what do I always tell you? Because my father always told me, so you know about legacy going down. My father always said to me, every time I got frustrated about something, he would say to me, perseverance seldom fails. If you keep trying at something, it doesn't mean the same way. You tweak it accordingly until you win. You'll get through because you have that mindset that I'm going to break through this. But if you are not relentless and you give up and you say, you know what, I'm exhausted, I'm tired of this crap, I'm sick of it, you open the doorway for negativity to seep in and blockage to come in. And then it's even a higher hurdle to jump over. You can't be like that. You have to weaken it and strengthen your mind in the process. Be more aware of the little messages and the signals. Sometimes things will come at you and you don't pay attention to it at the time. It might be showing a different route to take. Let me tell you something. For me, I love getting lost as long as I'm not on a deadline. I like to be able to arrive at events on time. I like to be able to try new things, new ways, new foods, new everything. Because that's how you learn. That's why people get mad at me. They'll say, oh, you saw that already? You did that? Yeah. And sometimes it wasn't intentional. It was by accident. I found a route to the beach that was closer than the route everybody was taking. Yeah, it's a cut through here and there. But you know what? Everybody that was following the whole crew and backed up traffic and everything, I found an alternative route. And I got there 30 minutes before they did. And they're like, how did you learn that route? And I was like, by getting lost. When you get lost, I like to travel and take a journey and find alternative routes. Because you know what in life I realized? Storms will take many paths. But through perseverance, it seldom fails. If I feel that I need to learn something new, I'm going to learn something new. My kids say, you always get lost. Intentionally. And sometimes, maybe not intentionally, but I might find a route closer. Learning has different levels of experience that you gain along the way. Okay? Everything is fine no matter how many times you fall down, no matter how many times people backstab you. You're going to get back up. You're not going to stay stuck and stay down. I've learned that the hard way. When things are not working in your favor, and no matter what you try, the sea is unleveled. You see here in this picture? The sea smooths out. So I'm getting away from this turbulence and going to smoother ground where I'd have a better chance of achieving my goals. Movement is key. Movement is key. And you notice here with the Eight of Wands how your movement is being blocked because it's in reverse. It's letting you know that you got to keep moving. You got to keep going forward. And your blessings are going to come. Isn't that crazy? Everything shows here the attack. And you falling down. You feeling desolate. You're feeling like you're not gaining ground. But it's telling you movement is key. Don't let any obstacle make you feel less than. Like you won't get through. You won't get through. You're going to get through. But you got to keep moving. You got to keep moving. That's what it's all about. Your inner power. Look at that. Your inner power. You have power to make changes in your life. But your mind got to be set right to know that no matter how exhausted I may feel, no matter how many people have backstabbed me, I'm going to make it through. I'm going to get through this point in my life. It's hard. It's so hard. I want to know something. I remember I was with my kids. Excuse me. We were in Orlando coming out to Ross. Not even Orlando, Kissimmee. We're in Kissimmee, Florida, and we were coming out of Ross. And I'm walking, my kids with me, and I didn't pay attention to the curb, and I fell. Let me tell you something. My kids dispersed in laughter. And before anyone could really see me, I was up. I don't know how I jumped up that quick. My kids were still in shock. They're like, Mom, Mom. And they're laughing. All three of them, knuckleheads. I said, rather than y'all check on me to make sure I was okay, y'all going to be over there laughing at me? My son, my oldest son, he said, Mom, I have never in my life seen you jump up that fast. You didn't want nobody to see that you fell. And you was on your feet before I blinked. He said, you okay? My youngest son, he said, Mom, you all right? And my daughter said, I said, get off of me. Y'all didn't care if I fell just now. You were so busy laughing. Now y'all, when you get in that mode where you know the consequences of not achieving your goals, I didn't want nobody to see me. They wasn't going to see me fall. And I was getting up with the quickness. Okay, I could laugh about it now. Thank God, thank my God, my source, that I wasn't hurt. But I just say, you know what? Life is funny. And things happen that throws you off your game. It's how long will it keep you off your game is up to you. You understand me? I jumped up with the quickness because I knew that I wasn't going to be embarrassed out there and for people to see me on the ground. Okay? And there wasn't people around right now. I don't know if anybody in Ross saw, because you know they doors are glass doors. But I know that the strength came from somewhere. What's that, the fight and flight mode? And my kids laughed all the way to the car, but they say, Mom, props, you got up so quick, we didn't even have to help you. Yeah, okay, that's fine. But I kept going, and I'm going to keep going, no matter how many falls I take in life. Fall down 7 times, stand up 8, Chinese proverb. That's what I'm saying to you. No matter how many barricades, hurdles, challenges you face in your life, get back up with the quickness and keep it moving. Stay down if you can't move, but if you can, jump. Jump to it. Jump to it. Study and learning. Make sure you, when you are doing something, you research and get the information that's needed to progress forward. There's so many learning blocks along the way to keep you going forward and climbing higher. And that's what's about for you right now. This is where you're having that conversation with self and you're listening to the perils that may come on your path as well as the triumphs. And you're keeping your mind alert and aware to let you know, I'm listening to my inner voice so I can move forward and I can grow. I'm going to study and learn so I'm not caught off guard without the knowledge and experience needed to progress forward. It's a lot of work to be successful in life, but you can manage to put it in different compartments and achieve things slowly. Achieve things slowly and recognize the fact that not everybody's going to be on your side. There's some people wishing for your downfall. It's up to you if you listen or not. And right now, you're not. You listening to your inner power and following through. Your inner power is that intuition, that goal to let you know, I got to still keep going, but I'm going to achieve what I set my mind to. Negativity is going to be barred at the door. I'm not going to allow the negativity of others to hold me back or keep me down. Easier said than done, but you can do it. Believe that. You know it. There's somebody that's just right behind the wall, behind the tree, looking at you and wishing for your downfall. And just like me in front of the Ross, you better jump up with the quickness when you fall and not let them win, not even let them see you fall. Get back up with the quickness. They will never win. The determination you have, and you know what? You get away from them. You get out of their grip. You put enough sweat equity in here to deserve to have a positive outcome. And you see, the biggest thing of all, look at this. When everything is fine, okay? You're going to get through. Everything has come at you at one time, but you know what? You ain't playing no games. Your energy is staying where it should be. You're a spiritual animal. . What do animals do when they get into that danger zone? They run. Even a deer runs. Even a deer takes off. You take off too. I've seen you doubting what you could accomplish, and I see people surrounding you that are aiming for your downfall, and they believe that you have a weak spirit. They don't know you. They thought they knew you. They don't know you. They don't know all you've been through and all you continue to go through and how you still get through. They could wish all they want. You put that blockade up. You're not the one. You tell them, I am not the one. Who do they think they are? Why are people so evil at times? Rather than work on their own lives and get themselves together, they busy as far as what's going on with you. They in your business. Why? You know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say. Jealousy is a hell of a thing. You make things look so easy. You like in a Capricorn zone mode. When no matter times you fall down, you getting back up. You ain't playing. You are not playing. You have the tenacity and the strength. Like the Taurus, the bull, like the ram, the Aries. You're charging right now, and you're realizing that people you thought was on your side are not on your side. That's why you got up and you left where you were. You're leaving everything behind and starting fresh and new. It's okay, because you have a plan, because you're listening to your inner voice and your inner power, and you letting it swell you up so that you know you got that strength behind you. I'm telling you, it's not easy. It's not easy. And it's spring, so a lot of miracles are coming in right now for people that have planted the seeds for them to grow. You're one of the people. This journey that you're on right now is one of overcoming. But it's also giving you the strength that you need, because you realize it wasn't you. You realize people was playing you and trying to play on your path to block you from achieving your goals. They see what you're made of. They see where you're going. You know, a lot of times you want to just cuss people out, because you can see the hands at work right now with people trying for your downfall. But you're not going to allow it. You're not going to allow it. Stay strong and continue on that journey for real, for real. For real, for real. Look at that card. Triumph. You will have triumph. These cards just don't come out like that for anybody. It's coming out like that for you. Wow. Okay. This is crazy right now. Triumph. Power. Wow. And destiny. Dang. Triumph, power, and destiny. You are on your way. Triumph. What does that mean to you? You win. You win. You're it. Power. And you see this card, why I like this card? Half human, half animal. Mind you, this card here said spiritual animal. Okay? What does all of that mean to you? That you're finding strength beyond the strength you thought you had. You are leaping to many bounds. You're overcoming the obstacles. You're jumping over the hurdles. You're learning and progressing forward. This is all around you. Changes are taking place in your life. Forward movement. This is not a game. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. Look at this. This is your inner power, right? Then you have power. You're not some lame sitting on the sidelines waiting for life to happen for you. You're making it happen for yourself. And you're listening and you're learning. So therefore, you're going to end up with what? Triumph. This is what your destiny is. Overcoming. Your circle. You're limiting the people in your circle. You don't want everybody in your circle, especially those that don't have your best at heart, your best journey, your best life, your best self. This is a transformational stage in your life. And I'm telling you right now, I am proud to witness this, because I see where you came from, I see what you were mixed in, and I see where you're going. You understand? Beginning, middle, and end. The road has been rugged. It has been tough for you. You've been in survival mode. You've been in get over the things that hurtful people do and say. And you put your grind in. You allowed your inner power to succeed. You're studying and learning so that you know when you're on this journey other options you may have and what's other steps you can take. You're not limiting yourself. Limitations are gone. No more limitations. It's about jumping over hurdles and stumbling blocks. Messages like this are letting you know that things may not have panned out exactly the way you wanted it to, but do know that you are the one rising now. You're starting to see the results and the rewards from all your hard work. Stay true to you. Continue to listen to your voice. Continue to flex your power. You're not trying to put people down. You're just trying to climb up without people trying to tear you down. That's the difference. There's some people that step on people to get to where they need to be. You're not doing that. You're actually putting the work in. And you say, okay. You see people laugh at you and stuff like that. You move in silence. I love that strategy. I love that strategy. You move in silence. So what they think they know, they don't know crap. They don't know who you are. And when you take your Wheaties and your, Cheerios and your Quaker Oats, all these things, and you strengthen your muscle and you working out and exercising, you're blocking that noise. You're blocking those distractions. And you telling people, without cussing, up yours. I love this strategy because you're learning that people are not always who they say they are, but you're going to be who you say you're going to be. So they could doubt all they want. They don't know you. They don't know your path. They think they know you. But when you put your strength into stuff and your mind into something, they're just going to feel the breeze go by them when you bypass them. You ain't got time for it. Right now, they trying to tear you down and push buttons on you. That's why you picking up and moving. I'm not going to be staying stuck in where you feel you have the power over me. I possess my own power. My inner power and my triumphant power. I win. Checkmate. Peace and love. Garnet Queen Tarot. Garnet Queen Tarot. Where we, I emphasize, are inspired to rise. Nobody got you held down. Only if you allow it. Peace be still. Take care till we meet again. Be inspired to rise. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You got this. You're not alone. You got this. Better believe it. You got this. Wipe the sweat off your face, off your brow, and keep on trucking. Come on now. Take care till we meet again.